The following podcast is for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
You're officially in full effect with Jay Light.
Nah, 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 gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, hey. Nah, 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 gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to a Full Effect with Jay Light. Woo! Today's recording date, Wednesday, September 16, 2020, and this is show number 25. Woo! It feels great to say that again. Lord Jesus, it feels great to say that again. Welcome back to the show. Welcome returning listeners. Welcome new listeners. Welcome everybody who enjoy hearing my voice for a whole hour. Woo! Hey! Yeah, I don't have my Twisted Tea, so you know I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling really, really good right now. You know. But before I start the show, you know how I do. I gotta get a shout outs. Let me give a shout out to my guru, my publicist, Taki Muhammad. Shout out to my pain in the ass. She's my biggest fan, my biggest supporter, my sister Nakima. Hi, Kima. Hi. Okay, who else I got? Oh, shout out to my bros, Tom Buckets Low So. In case you ain't know so. Let me give a shout out to the world's most hated podcast, Talks with Dutch and Link. If you ever check these guys out, these guys are hilarious. They're like a offspring of me. It's two of them. If you ain't check them out, be sure to check them out with your chance. That's Talks with Dutch and Link. They're streaming everywhere podcasts are available. And make sure you give them a shout out. Tell them, hey, I heard this through J Light podcast. I heard it was hilarious. I heard it's funny. So I came to check in and see what's up. So yeah, tell J Light sent you. Tell J Light sent you. All right, let me see what else I got. Who else I got here? Okay, shout out to my unofficial sponsor, Twisted Tea. Because you make them, I drink them, and they make me lit, and I be ready to do the show, and it's time to go. How's everybody doing out there? How y'all been? How's everybody? I mean, I'm in alright. I'm alright. I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm not really feeling like 100%. These sinuses are fucking killing. Anybody else? Am I the only one? Anybody else out there got the whole sinus operation going on? Like, you just woke up and your shit just not cooperating at all. Your nose is like, nope, you ain't breathing out this. Nope. And then the snot comes, you running the runny noses, and you get a sore throat, and you don't even know what the fuck. Like, it's just, and then your eyes start burning. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm over these sinuses. Story of my life. Stuck with sinuses. But other than that, I'm feeling good. You know, I'm just out here adulting. I'm adulting. Every day is a struggle, but we get through it. It's called adulting. They didn't tell us it was gonna be this hard when we got older, but so that's one of those things you have to learn for yourself, right? All right, let's start the show here. For anybody keeping track, 2020 continues to kick our asses. No, I'll say it again. 2020. The year 2020 continues to kick our asses. We have forest fires burning in California and San Francisco. If you haven't seen the pictures, Google it. Google tells you everything. It shows you everything. Google the shit. We get the orange sky. You seen it? That shit looks crazy. The orange sky looks like some shit straight out of the movie Total Recall. No. I'm being keeping 100 right here. The sky in California and San Francisco out there, that shit look like it's some shit straight out of Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit. And the sky's all orangey and shit. And it look like doomsday about to hit. Like, damn, what's about to happen out here? Damn, yeah. That's the way it looks. It looks crazy. The air is thin out there. People already having a hard time breathing and stuff, and with the mask, so they have a hard time breathing with the air out there. It's real. They really going through it out there in California right now. And let's see what else we got. We got Hurricane Sally. She's currently tearing up shit down south in Florida and the other neighboring areas over there. Just, you know, I pray for the people out there. I pray for the people out there in California, and I pray for the people out there in Florida, because, you know, they going through it right now. Like, really, it's real out there. Like, you either getting a hurricane in Florida and in the other areas, or you going to San Francisco, California, and the sky is orange, and you don't understand the fuck's going on here. You like, what the fuck? What's going on here? Ooh. Yes. Wait. But I'm not done yet. It doesn't stop there. It don't stop there. So we got Anybody hear about this? That people spotted what looked like E.T. and friends hanging around the Jersey area. They look like they thought that was E.T. E.T. and friends. They hovering in the sky. They just like, yo, what's going on down here? Ooh, child. The ghetto. Ooh, we coming down here for a visit. Ooh. I mean, they came down for a peek. They can't look around. They can't see what's going on. But after, I don't know, they might have changed their fucking mind after looking down at our shit. And they like, damn, Earth is so, ooh, what is that? What's Corona? Wait a minute. What is that? What is Corona? Let me, did you type it in? There's a computer. Let me see the computer. Oh, let me get the computer. Nope, we ain't visiting Earth. We're not visiting Earth. They got way too much shit going on down here. We're not dealing with their shit. Yeah, that's that in a nutshell. So people spotted this whole what they assumed was E.T. and Friends, an extraterrestrial spaceship floating around over there in Jersey by where the New Jersey Giants and where the New York Giants and the Jets play. However, upon further review, it's been confirmed that it was a Goodyear blimp. Nah. I seen it. If you Google it, and you see it on the news, you see it on Instagram, that shit does not look like a fucking blimp. That shit look like E.T. and Friends. They look like they came down for a little peek to see what's going on down here. And they're like, what's going on out here? Wait a minute. Earth got some shit going on over here. Wait a minute. What the fuck is that? Wait, they got Corona, they got Forrest, they got... Nah, turn around. We going back. No. We can't out here check some shit out. We going back. We not stay here with this. We not doing the situation. We gonna leave that shit in Earth. Earth is ghetto. Ooh, cha. The ghetto. Ooh. We live in a bad Yelp review. Yep. We gonna live a bad Yelp review. We didn't have a good experience. That's E.T. and Friends. No, you're not gonna convince me that shit was a fuck Goodyear blimp. I know what a Goodyear blimp looks like. That has a big balloon and then a little cockpit at the bottom. That shit did not look like a fuck Goodyear blimp. Nope. If you believe it, believe it. If you don't, I won't. 2020, I just gotta say this about 2020. 2020, none of this shit was on our fucking list back in January when we first started this year. None of this shit. Oh my God. Now we got the coronavirus. He's out here running wild, being disrespectful. They talk about we might have a vaccine. We might not have a vaccine, but we working on it. But we gonna let you know I'm not taking that shit. Fuck off. Not taking a vaccine. Fuck off. And they got the forest fires going on in California. And then we got the hurricanes. We'll start out with 5 of them, but nobody know what happened to the other members. I think Sally was like, you know what? I need my solo spot. Y'all gonna have to play it back. And now we just talk about one fucking hurricane. And I turned on the news earlier. True story. And we got somebody in the hurricane, and I don't understand these reporters. First of all, I don't understand these reporters. What the fuck do you got to accomplish? What do you got to accomplish standing inside of a fucking hurricane? In the middle of a hurricane, with water up to your kneecaps, talk about, the wind is out here, and you see me, I think we lost them. You fucking think? Oh, excuse me, I had to drink a little water real quick. I don't understand. I don't understand these reporters. Like, what do you got to accomplish? Are you going for the Pulitzer? You going for the Pulitzer Prize? You going for the big award? Like, what the? You standing in front of a hurricane? Are you kidding me? No, this is real shit. Real shit happening out here in the country right now. It feels like the whole thing's about to be over. The world's about to be over. If you ain't watching the news every day, you gonna be uninformed when D-Day come. Cause when D-Day come, god damn it, I'll be prepared. I don't know what the fuck I'm hide. I don't want to be at, but I'm prepared. I know I'm not going to work. I know I'm not going outside. I'm be in my house. If I'm going out on D-Day, I'll be in my house playing my game. Oh damn! Look at that, the world about to end. At least I got to end the game. At least I got to end the fucking game. It's real. It's real out here. I'm keeping it 100 with you. That's why the show's called In Full Effect with Jay Light, because I keep it 100 with you. I'll let you know what it is, and you be like, you know what, Jay? You know what? You absolutely right. And speaking of coronavirus, because I feel like all my shows now, when I first started doing this, I feel like I had numerous topics. Like I was talking about so much shit, but since this whole coronavirus started, and that's been everybody's life right now. Like that, I feel like everything on my show is about fucking coronavirus. So this is the next thing I'm leading up to. Mask on, people. No matter where you go, you must wear a fucking mask. You gotta wear a mask. Then people not play that shit. Whether you on the trains, the buses, the department stores, Ubers, Lyft, you gotta wear a mask. Them people ain't playing that shit. They made a big announcement. Not now in New York City. If you on the trains and the buses without a mask, they will they will gradually, excitingly get, I'm gonna say excited, they will give your ass a ticket. No. I'm not talking shit. I keep it 100 with you. If you in New York City, live in the New York City area, and you decide to get on the bus or train, like, you know what? Fuck that mask. I ain't wearing that mask. Oh, I forgot the house. Fuck that mask. I'm just going to train, going where did it go? Somebody's going, sir, step on the train. Where the fuck you been, sir, step on the train. Step on the train, sir. We got to give you this ticket. Oh, come on. This is bullshit. Yeah, sir, we understand this is bullshit, but we got to give you a ticket because the sign says you have to wear a mask. You knew this before you left the house. Now you on this train. You ain't got no mask on, and now we got to give you this $50 ticket. Here you go. This is bullshit. It's real. It's real. We talk about people staying too close to us already, and sneezing and coughing. And you would have covered that shit up. No. You would have covered that shit up a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. True story. Really happened. Could not make this shit up. Right. So the other day, I'm on the bus. I'm on my way to my place of employment. So it's early in the day. It's early in the afternoon. Right. When the bus driver, he gets to the bus stop. He gets to this bus stop and he stops. And I had my headphones on, right? So I hear him, I see him yelling. My music is on ignite level because I can't hear shit. I got the cancellation. I don't hear nothing. Don't talk to me. Don't ask me about nothing. I got those type of headphones. But I got the big shits. I got the earbuds. You turn them shits on, you don't hear nothing. You hear nothing but the fucking music. So I see the bus driver, he's going off about something. I'm like, I know he ain't talking about me. Hold the fuck. Wait a minute. Let me take my shit off. And I hear the guy. He stops the bus. And he's talking to somebody, but he's talking to the guy in front of me, a few feet in front of me. I mean, he's going off, right? He's all the way in the front. He's going off. Yep. This is really happening. The bus driver's going off for the front seat. And apparently, whoever the fuck he's talking to, the guy in front of me a few feet, he can't hear either because he has his headphones on and he's playing his game. He has his headphones on. He's playing his game. So the bus driver, he's after shouting at the guy for felt like a whole 3 minutes because the whole bus is confused. We're looking at it like, who the fuck is he? Ooh. Who the fuck is he? Ooh. So he gets out of frustration, the guy, I guess he realized the guy wasn't listening to him and shit. So out of frustration, the bus driver, he gets out of his bus. They got to open up the doors now. So he gets out, he opens up the door, he comes around, he finally gets the guy attention. He tells him, sir, you got to pull your mask up, sir, it's the law. I could not make this shit up if I tried. I believe this is my opinion because it's the way I saw this shit, right? So the bus driver's upset that the guy had his mask down while he's playing his game and has his headphones on, right? But the way that he said it was like, sir, you gotta pull your mask up, it's the law now. I believe that if it was just the bus driver and the guy on the bus, because the guy got really upset about the whole shit, right? I mean, he started saying some shit here. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, I gotta go to work, please. Please, Lord Jesus, not today. Please, Lord Jesus, I gotta go. I can't be late today. Please, Lord Jesus. I could not make this shit up if I tried, right? So, as I was about to say, I believe that if it was just the driver and the bus and the guy on the bus, and out of all these people and us, I believe a fight would have broke out right then and there. No. It's real shit. The bus driver's upset, like, sir, excuse me, sir. Let me get, excuse me, God damn it. I can't believe it. He got a, sir, I know you hear me talking to you. You're like, sir, you got to pull your mask up. It's against the law now. Wear your mask, people. It's real out here in these streets. It's so real. I can't shake people's hand. Well, I'm not shaking hands. We're not dabbing. When I give you the fist bump, no, we do the elbow bump now, bro. We doing the elbow bump. It's real out here. I don't know where the fuck you been. I don't know what you got. You ain't got no hair. I got hand sanitizer on my book bag right here. I don't know where the fuck you been. I don't know what you been doing. Where your hands been. So therefore, you gonna take this elbow bump and we gonna keep moving. Fuck that. Anyway, so we move along here. So everybody who's anybody saw the newest and latest edition of Verzuz. Shout out to Swiss Beats and Timberland for this dope ass creation, because this thing really took on steam. They don't even have it every week. They have it every other couple of once a month, maybe I have 2 a month, but you never know when it's gonna happen. And when they reveal who's doing the verses, they're like, oh man, I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, dope as shit happening right now. So everybody who's anybody saw the latest version of Verzuz, the latest edition, I should say. 3.7 million of us to be exact. That's That's a lot of damn people. That's a lot of damn people. 3.7 me people? Yeah. Yep, that's how many people came and saw the latest edition. And we on one side we had Auntie Patti Labelle, and the other side we had Auntie Gladys Knight. I watched it. I was at my place of employment. I saw the whole thing. I watched the whole thing from start to finish. I didn't have to do no patrols. I had just came from lunch. I didn't do nothing but sit on my ass for 3 hours and if you believe it, I sat on my ass for 3 hours and I watched this Verzuz. It was one of the best Verzuz I've ever sat through. No, hands down. It was one of the best. I mean, they had a few of them, but I think this one was one of the best Verzuz I've ever sat through. Those ladies are up there. They got a nice catalog. I mean, they got hits. They got joints I didn't even know about. I mean, they got some joints. Then, not to mention, those ladies can sing. Ooh, those ladies can sing for real. It was a dope experience. Both had good energy. Their conversation was so easy and flowing. Like it's like you was in the kitchen with the aunties and you got invited to the adult tables. So you listen to the adult conversation. Then you're like, oh, ooh, really? Yeah. That's what it felt like. It felt like you was at an adult table with the aunties and you got to listen to conversation. You got to listen to conversation. I mean, it was good. Unlike the Monica and Brady Verzuz, which was good too. But sometimes it felt a little awkward and a little tense sometimes. You know, they got their little history. Somebody punched somebody in the face. They had a little drama way back then. But I feel like Auntie Patti and Auntie Gladys, I feel like they brought it. They played their joints. They was singing live. I feel like Auntie Gladys had her microphone. She didn't put the microphone out. She didn't put it down. Auntie Patti sung once in a while. Auntie Gladys sung her entire song. She sung the joint. She's singing the concert. She scaled her to the concert version. That was one of the best verses I ever sat through. Yep. I mean, 3 points. The 3 point. What was it? 3.7 million of us. That was pretty dope. That I give him that much. That was pretty dope. Speaking of verses, I gotta stay in this lane because usually I move on to the next thing. But speaking of verses, people are really giving Verzuz founder Swizz Beatz some heat right now. Like they giving a little heat right now. You know, after he does the Verzuz, him and Timberland, they get on the FaceTime on Instagram and they talk about, you know, how what was said, how everybody, you know, everybody's reaction. And then they start coming up with, well, who you like to see. You know, we sit there and watch these people talk for like an hour. Some change until they be like, all right, I gotta go. I got shit I gotta do. I can't talk to you. I gotta go. So, people are really giving Swizz Beatz some shit here. And it's over his comments. About a Verzuz, a potential Verzuz. You know, everybody wants to see this Verzuz. And this is a future Verzuz that people want to see. They want to see Janet and Missy Elliott. Yeah, Janet Jackson, Miss Jackson, and Missy Elliott. They want to see him do a Verzuz. I mean, I sort of. And Swizz Beatz was like, yeah, I don't see that energy. I mean, she said Missy got to be like 3 people. Janet got to. I don't see it. I mean, I'm kind of sort of agree with him because I feel like Missy Elliott and Janet Jackson would not make a good Verzuz. I mean, I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. I first of all, they're both legends. And their music comes from 2 different time pieces and eras. Like it's different. Like how do you certain joints that Janet Jackson got, Missy can't. Like how you gonna play that certain? I don't see it. I mean, maybe somebody else out there. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, damn it, drop something in the comment section. You know what, Jay, like, you fucking wrong. Because Missy Elliott and Janet, that'd be a good Verzuz. No, this is my opinion. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't work out. I don't know. But in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us might agree to this, I think a Busta and Missy Verzuz sounds way better for some reason. Like, I feel like that right there might be a look, but they keep dancing around each other. It's the craziest fucking thing. Like, they be like, nah, that's my sister. Nah, that's my brother. But they both came out around the same era, the 90s. They both got joints. but yet they keep dancing around each other. I mean, that's the verses I want to see. I want to see the Busta Rhymes and Missy Elliott and do the verses. Just do it. Shut up about it. About us, my brother, that's my sister. Just fucking do the verses. It's a celebration. It don't matter. Just fucking do it. Yeah, that's why the show's called In Full Effect with Jay Light, because I give you the full effect of the whole conversation and shit. It's just my thoughts here. And blue long hat. So people are really mad at Netflix, the streaming platform. Yeah, people are really mad at Netflix these days, and it's all about this show that they have streaming on their platform called Cuties. No. Okay, maybe I gotta say that a little bit better. Okay. People are mad at Netflix about a show that they have streaming on a site called Cuties. That shit sounds creepy. Excuse me. Had to drink a little water. So the show Cuties, the controversy started a few months back. I read about this. The controversy started a few months back when Netflix showed the preview or the art and the artwork and for the show Cuties, and people got mad as shit. And then the cover was of young girls, like young. I mean, like, when I say young, and I don't promote this shit. I'm just letting you know what the fuck it is. Don't come for me. I'm just letting you know what the fuck it is, right? So the cover showed young girls, I would say somewhere like 11, 12, dancing posing in adult ways, and people got upset about that shit. I mean, I saw it and was like, nope. I don't even know what the fuck. Nope. Nope. We flash forward to a few months later, and like we hear right now, people mad. They canceling their Netflix subscriptions, like for real. Like the cover itself, it looks like it's promoting some shit that it don't need to be promoting. Like I don't condone none of that shit. No, I don't condone none of that shit. First of all, with everything in the world happening today, the last thing anybody should be doing is promoting anything that involves kids. Anything involves kids, don't promote it. We got too much going on already. Don't do it. Don't do it. Especially if it's in a sick or an inappropriate manner, which is what people are giving Netflix shit about, because this show is inappropriate and it's sick and it don't need to be up there. So I started reading the description, right? I started reading the description to see what the fuck the big deal was about this shit that everybody's talking about, right? Let me tell you how far I got on this, right? Let me, hold on, wait a minute. I just lost my damn place. I hate when this happens. Wait a minute. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Okay. So, I started reading the description, like, to just see what the big fucking deal about this shit was about, and I got as far as, this is in true shit, this is as far as I got. 11-year-old from Paris joins a twerk team. First of all, I don't care who made it. I don't care. I don't care how many awards they won. That shit sounds dead ass inappropriate. That shit sounds like it's promoting some shit that don't need to be promoting. And I'm not with the shits. I'm not watching it. I'm not condoning it. I'm not fucking accepting it. Fuck that. I stopped reading it. It just sounded appropriate. First of all, you're 11 years old. Fuck you doing join a twerk team? The fuck is a twerk? What are you doing? You're 11 years old? I don't care what country you're from. You're 11 years old? You're supposed to be out here playing with dolls. You're supposed to be out here in the streets playing with your friends. So your parents say, all right, bring your ass to this house. I didn't need to read the rest. No. I didn't. I didn't need to read the rest. And if you, you know what? I'm gonna leave that up to your judgment. I just know I'm gonna leave it like this. Netflix should be ashamed of themselves for promoting this type of nonsense. Period. Nah, real shit. Netflix should be ashamed of themselves promoting anything with 11-year-old and twerking and that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Somebody over there needs to be fired today. No. Today. None of that tomorrow. None of that next week. Today. We need your resignation in today. What the fuck did you think you was gonna accomplish promoting some shit like that on your streaming device? Fuck that. I think I got it all out. No, don't be some shit. No, shit like that bothers me, because I don't like, first of all, I'm an uncle. I got two little nephews. I got a little niece. So I be looking at shit differently now in my life. Like, you know what? That shit's inappropriate. I'm not even a parent, but I be knowing when you see some inappropriate shit, you be like, you know what? That shit is not fucking right. Fuck that. And that's the thing with the Netflix. That's why everybody's canceling their Netflix. They got the whole hashtag thing going on, and Netflix ain't saying shit. You know what they did? You will know exactly what they did. They added some, award-winning. Who the fuck? What kind of sick fuck? No, we know the sick fuck. We know the kind of sick fucks that voted for this. But what the fuck? What the actual fuck did you think you were gonna accomplish by putting this inappropriate shit with the kids, the twerking, and I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk. I'm moving on. I can't talk about it. I'm over it. I gotta move on. So, if you're living in New York City, in fact, I gotta rewind this a little bit because I was just talking about how Los Angeles canceled Halloween. I was just talking about this. I literally was just talking about this. So Halloween in New York City is not canceled. Yeah, I said that right. Halloween in New York is not even canceled. I couldn't make this up. Like, you know how they canceled everything? You know everything is shut down and not moving? Yeah, so Halloween is still a go in New York City and stuff. And real shit. Last time I reported, I said LA canceled. They shut the whole operation down. Debo came over there, was like, what Halloween? This is my kid out. Yeah, so Halloween is still a go in New York City. And I mean, you know there's gonna be some kind of weird ass restrictions. You know this because they already said it. They already said this shit that Cuomo was like, you know what? I mean, you can still do Halloween, but I'm gonna leave it up to your discretion. Yeah, true shit. Really happened. Couldn't make this up. It's all over. Halloween is still a go, and if you want to take your kids out, damn it, take your kids out and have a good time. Yeah. But you know, like I went into the show last week. I feel like there's gonna be some kind of weird ass restrictions going on. Like you gotta stand 6 feet for the house you're going to. You gotta stand 6 feet for the people you're walking with. You get put the mask on. I mean, like, god damn, you gotta have the kids with the mask and the mask on. I mean, come on, really? Talk about sucking the fucking fun out of talk about sucking the fun out of everything. Damn. I mean, they sucking fun out of everything. Damn. And since we're talking restrictions here, you know, I got something else here. So I remember the last episode when I said how does that whole thing with the holidays? I said how we doing remote holidays? So I spoke too soon about this shit, right? So the Macy's Thanksgiving parade is going viral. It's going viral, more like virtual, but it's going viral. I talked about this, like I said, I talked about this in the last episode. So, saw it on Good Day New York the other morning. And, you know, they I don't even know if they even doing the thing. I don't know if they doing a live version of it. They didn't say all that, but they was like, oh, it's going to be virtual, it's going viral, it's going to be all live, but we going to do some stuff live. It's the world we living in. It starts now. Remember last episode, I said, how we gonna do Thanksgiving? How we gonna do Christmas? How we gonna do New Year's? And now it's already starting, and now it's like, yeah, so it's gonna be virtual. And they said nothing about the balloons, or nothing. Nothing that's a mainstay for the Thanksgiving holiday parade. Yep. The only thing I got out of it, this is early in the morning. I'm watching this because I watch Good Day New York early in the morning. Shout out to people who watch the Good Day New York early morning, right? So I watch this early morning. I'm half asleep, I'm half awake, and I'm watching it. And they're like, you know what? It's not gonna be people under 18 involved anymore. That's half the workforce. That's half the workforce. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep you up to date how that's going and shit. How that's gonna go. So excuse me. So, Halloween is still a go. Thanksgiving is going virtual because you can't have a parade. You can't have people in a parade. You kidding me? No, you can't have people in a parade. All right, let's move ahead. I gotta move to pop culture news here. So, and I'm pretty sure everybody heard about this. Cardi B files for divorce from Migos rapper Offset. I mean, are we really surprised? Are we really surprised this? Are we like, ooh, I didn't see that coming. Ooh, are we surprised? Are we surprised this? This like, I feel like at this point, 2020 is just, it's just like, you can't surprise us at this point. Like, it's just like, okay, you know what? It's 2020. Fuck it. It's 2020. Fuck it. People are getting married today. People get divorced tomorrow. I mean, I can't say this news came out of nowhere, but it did come out of nowhere. I mean, if we keep it at 100, I think Niecy Nash's wedding came out of nowhere because that shit came out of left fuck field. It was out of nowhere. We didn't even know she was engaged to a woman, and it was just like, oh, I got married. You see my pictures. Woo, woo, woo. I'm married. I'm married now. I'm married now. You be like, wait. I thought she was married to a guy. I thought, ooh. Yeah. So we kind of used to this already. We used to celebrities getting married and then getting divorced like 2-3 years later. Like, is this, do we really care? I mean, if you care, you care. If you don't, I don't. I don't even care. All right, we move ahead. Because, this is, I give you my take on shit here. In the latest Hollywood news, it looks like the original cast, I mean, maybe not all the original cast, but some of the original cast, it looks like they all reuniting for the latest installment of Scream. Anybody heard about this? Scream 5? How many more times we gotta scream? How many more of these things do we even need? I don't even understand. Like, how many times we gonna stalk this girl from from one side of the country to another? I mean, really, at this point, Sydney. I think that's a girl named Sydney. Sydney need to move to Africa or somewhere in another country, because this fucking guy, whoever the fuck she pissed off or rejected, this motherfucker will not leave her alone. He will not leave her the fuck alone. And now we gotta scream through 5. 5! I'm not 5! This is 5 screams we gonna scream now with this girl. Because whoever the fuck she rejected way back when, this motherfucker will not leave her alone. I'm over it. We're over it. What the fuck are we doing another scream for? Why? What's the purpose? Why? I feel like I'm all screamed out. No. I feel like I'm all screamed out. I feel like I can't do it no more. I feel like I was there for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they jumped on MTV, and we were screaming up there too. It's no Scream. And now we doing a Scream 5 movie for what? For what? Why? Because Sydney wanted to reject some guy way back in Scream 1, and he had to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 5 to get her ass. She's all the way in West Bubble. Fuck. She got daughters. She got a son. She got a whole family, and now he want to go over there and wreck her entire fucking life. I'm over this. I'm over this. No. I'm over this shit. I'm not talking shit. I'm keeping the hyper chill. I'm over this shit. Too many screams, too many remakes, too many reboots. Like, it feels like that Hollywood just won't fucking chill. They have no chill at this point. Like, how many more Michael Myers movies are we gonna need? How many? You know something about top. You know somebody's top. Like, they gave up on Freddy. Like, yeah, you can only scare people with so much. But Michael Myers keeps coming back. Like, no matter how many times you kill this motherfucker, they set him on fire in the last one. I mean, if you ain't seen it, damn it, I'm giving it away. They had his ass in the house was on fire, and she looked back, and the motherfucker was gone, and we like, what the fuck is going on? Ooh, where the fuck he go? Ooh. I saw that in the movies. I wish Hollywood would chill. I wish Hollywood would just chill. We didn't ask for any of this. We didn't ask for another Scream. We didn't ask for Scream 5. What, we get Scream 5 times with this bitch? Not 5? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I'm over this. I don't know about you, but I'm completely over this whole fucking Hollywood remake, redo, reboot, add to the installment that's already out there. It's over. Let it go. Why we didn't ask for any of that. We did not ask for any of that shit, and yet here we are, right? Here we are. Hollywood keep giving us shit we didn't ask for. Excuse me a minute. Let me take a little drink here. That feels great. Shout out to my unofficial sponsor, Twisted Tea, because you make them, I drink them, and they make me lit for the podcast. And people like, you know what, Jay? Like, I like your energy. Thank you very much. And I want to also take the time out to just thank you. Thank you for tuning into the show every week. Thank you for liking the snippets. Thank you for liking thank you for the comments. Thank you for the feedback. I get a lot of feedback and stuff. And I gotta thank you. I have to thank you for tuning in and showing support, because support goes a long way. One day I'm gonna be on the radio and you be like, yo, I remember he used to have his podcast. I used to listen to his podcast, was funny. Now he on the radio? Really? Shit, like, wow, I'm so proud of you. Yeah. And move ahead. So, let me see. Moving forward from 2020 and up, I am no longer complaining about bad service in establishments. No. I'm not complaining about this shit no more. Rather it's the department store or a restaurant, wherever, I'm not gonna complain. You be in the store and the line be long. You be like, I don't believe this shit, and this line is too long, or I can't believe they messed my shit up. You get upset and you gotta turn up in the store. You know what? I'm not doing that no more. No. I'm not doing it more. I'm not doing it no more. Here's why, right? So I'm gonna take a page out of my brother Anthony's book. No. True story. Couldn't make this shit up. He told me this. He called me. I couldn't make this shit up, right? So, true story. He told me this. Just like this. He goes into GameStop the other day. The video game place. He goes into GameStop the other day, and apparently they messed up his order or something like that. Apparently he might have had a reserve game, and GameStop messed up, the system got messed up somehow, some way, and they start giving him the runaround like, I mean, he told me, I had the receipt in my hand, and they just said it. So apparently it must have been one of those situations like, sir, it's here, but our system messed up, so we can't see it, woo. Now, my brother Anthony is not the one to be messed with. Like, he's not one of those guys that take shit sitting down. Literally, he'll turn the fuck up. He'll turn up. You gotta call the cops. We got a disturbance. He's assaulted the manager. He hit the person behind the register. That's my brother. Shout out to my brother Anthony. He'll lose his shit. In the circumstances, he'll lose his shit. I lose my shit. I lose my shit sometimes when I'm in department stores. Only difference between him and me is I'm loud as shit. When I get loud, people turn around like, ooh, what's going on here? Ooh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Ooh, what's going on here? We all nosy as shit. However, my brother Anthony, he's like a quiet storm. Like, you'll never see that shit coming. Like, you will never see that shit coming and shit. And when he turns up, he turns the fuck up. Like, you gotta call the ambulance. You gotta call the paramedic. You gotta call the proper authorities. You gotta call the proper authorities to get him out the establishment. Yeah, that's my brother Anthony. So, after giving my brother Anthony the runaround, right, he finally gets the game he pre-ordered, because all this was over a fucking game that he pre-ordered. All this over a fucking game he pre-ordered. And he called me. He called me as soon as he left the place. I thought he was calling me for Central Bookends. I couldn't make this up. I thought he was calling me for Central Bookends. And he's still pissed off about the experience, right? So he's telling me about the story. Yeah, I went to GameStop, and they fucked my shit up. I'm saying no, you know I know, but I had to come out the manager like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Woo, da-da-da. I mean, he got old personal hood and shit. You know how that go. You know how that shit go. When they fuck your shit up. When they fuck your shit up, and you ain't playing for that, and that fucked up your entire day, so you feel a certain way about it? So he's telling me the whole story, right? And he gets to the part where, at the part, like, after he turned up, after he got the game, and he turned up, and he says, you wanna know what I did next? And I'm like, well, for shit, you got this far, how worse could it possibly get? You got this far, how worse could it possibly get? Oh my god. Alright, so he goes home, he's still steaming about the shit that happened to GameStop. He's pissed off about it. I mean, he didn't hurt nobody, but that fucked up his entire day. And I can tell by the tone of his voice on the phone that it fucked up his entire day, right? So he goes home and he jumps online. This is the most craziest shit I've ever fucking heard a person say. He jumps online and he left them a badass Yelp review. No, I'll say it again. The people at GameStop fucked up his order. He got so fucking mad about the whole runaround with the system down and this, that, and the third. He's pissed the fuck off. He goes home, he gets on the computer, and he gives a fucking bad Yelp review. No. A bad Yelp review. That's how you do it. Them people read the Yelp review. No. They read the Yelp review, and they called him back 2 hours later. 2 hours later, called him back with apologies and everything. Oh, we sorry. That was our fault. We ain't mean that. This, that, and the third. They even gave the man a gift card. He thought they gave him a gift card, right? They gave him a gift card, you know, proper service, you know, proper customer service. Yes, I for his gift card. That's all nuts, right? So he thought they gave him a gift card for like, they gave me $25, $30. Alright. He says he goes to the store. He goes to get some shit. They gave him 100 and some change on a gift card. I'm like, you lying. He's like, really happened. You lying. Really happened. I'm taking my cue from my brother Anthony. I'm no longer complaining. I don't want to see the manager. I'm not even gonna turn up. If I even sniff a whiff of bad customer service, like, yep, that's bad customer service. What's that? Bad customer service? That's bad customer service. If I gotta turn up at the store, I'm not gonna turn up. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get online. And I'm gonna leave I'm gonna leave the worst Yelp review I could possibly fucking leave. I'm dragging the hell out of this Yelp review. No. Don't keep it 100. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I'm talking about shit. If I go to your establishment and your employees give me a hard time and the manager can't help me out, I'm going online. I'm going to type until my fucking fingers bleed, and I'm leaving you the worst Yelp review you can ever fucking possibly read, ever. As I said at the start of 2020, we're not complaining to the manager no more. We leaving bad Yelp reviews. Fuck that, and I want my gift card. Fuck that. That's why the show is called It's Full Effect with Jay Light, because I give you the full effect of my conversation. I let you know what's on my mind. I let you know what it is, and you be like, you know what, Jay? You know what? You absolutely right. I'm leaving people a bad Yelp review. Fuck that, and I want my gift card too. Oh my God. Oh. All right, then we move along here, because you know I write my shit. You know, Halloween is coming up, right? Halloween's coming up next month. We in September. And don't shit happen in September. Nothing. In fact, September is right now, 2020. People started to do the virtual, the learning, the remote learning, and they go to the classroom, and people nervous about that. That's what the fuck's happening in September. October is Halloween. I said this early in the show that people you allowed to go trick or treat. You allowed to go trick or treat, and this was exactly why I wrote this piece, because I was like, you know what, Halloween is coming up, and that shit kind of got me to thinking. You know what, Jay? What? We need to tell people how our Halloween was. Yep, you absolutely right. That's exactly my frame of thought when I'm writing this, right? So Halloween today is nothing. And I not say this like this isn't just 2020 I'm talking about. I'm talking about like period, like 2020, 2019, but Halloween period is nothing like the Halloween in the 90s and the 2000s when I grew up. Shit was different when I grew up. It was Halloween. First of all, I never looked forward to the shit ever. I didn't look forward to the shit. I feel like there were stages of Halloween growing up to me. I feel like in elementary school everything was all PG or G rated. It was all PG and G rated. Excuse me. It was so different. We had you had your mask, you had your face paint, and like this is elementary school, right? So you figure grades 1 through 5, right? Let me see how this would have worked out. Let me see. They would have definitely had a parade in school. I didn't look forward to that shit, because that just meant you just had your costume on, you marched around the block, and then you came inside, and that was that, and happy Halloween. I didn't look forward to that shit. Somebody in the neighborhood might have been having a Halloween party, which consisted of, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm fucking right. If you listen to this and you grew up in the 90s and early 2000s and you went to the neighborhood Halloween parties, this shit might hit you exactly right. Went to the Halloween parties in the hood, and it consisted of loud music, junk food. You had the chips, the cheese doodles, the pretzels. That's junk food. That's junk food at the hood party. That's junk food right there, right? Then you had the candy. You had your little candy. And then of course, no party would be complete without Franks. No, I'm not talking about hot dogs, because hot dogs is expensive. We got hot dog money? Hot dogs is expensive. We had Franks. The big Franks. Boy, that sounds so crazy. We had the Franks. And then we had the juices. We had the juices, but that was it. That was a Halloween. I didn't look forward to that. Like I feel like I grew up where I grew up at. You ever had a costume, or you got your face painted, or you go to the fat man, put the pillows in and around and stuff in it. We couldn't afford the costumes back then. This was the 90s and shit was different. Shit was way different. Like I said before, I feel like there was levels to this growing up in Halloween shit, right? So then I went to junior high school. First of all, I mentioned this in past episodes. I went to junior high school, MS 390, IS 390, IS 394, MS 210, 394, 390. It's the same shit. It's the 394, same shit. It's over there, Crown Heights area. I went to both of them. I went 394, 210, and I went 390 later on. But it was the same shit. However, I will say this: 394/210, because it's known by two names. It was real East Side High. You ever seen the movie with Morgan Freeman? Oh, East Side High. Yeah, I went to that school. That was 394, 210, and Crown Heights. No shit, really could not make this shit up, right? The innocence was shattered. There was no more shattered. There was no more innocence. It was shattered. There was no more innocence of elementary school Halloween. We're in junior high school. Junior high school was totally different. Junior high, I remember one time I got out of school on Halloween. First of all, they started letting us out early. They let us out early. Rapid dismissal. We had a rapid dismissal. You know what a rapid dismissal is? Rapid dismissal is you get out around 2 o'clock or 2:30. That was early to the school. Rapid dismissal. So first of all, we got out of school at a rapid dismissal around 2 or 2:30. Waiting outside for us was the gangs and shit. They was across the street. And they was armed. They had their eggs. They had their frozen potatoes. The minute you stepped out, it was poo, 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 poo. Oh shit, poo, poo, poo. Oh shit, poo, 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 poo. Oh shit, poo, poo, poo. They was throwing eggs. They was everything. It was not a comfortable experience. It was not a comfortable experience. And then not only that, you had to worry about getting your face sliced because it was like initiations on Halloween. You was all worried. So yeah. Yeah, this is the 1990s right here. This is me growing up in the 1990s and shit. And you like, you know what, Jay? You might be making this shit up. No, I'm not making this up. I'm keeping it 100 with you. This is exactly the way it was. It's exactly growing up in the 90s with a Halloween and you were scared to leave school because as soon as you step out the building, poof, 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 poof. They was throwing the eggs. They was throwing them hard. This was hard potatoes. You was like, oh shit, ooh, 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 oh shit, ooh, 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 ooh. You was ducking and dodging. Oh shit, ooh, 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 ooh. Really happened. Real. It was real. I don't know how any of us survived that. I don't know how any of us survived that shit in the 90s. I label it like this. And this is my childhood here. The 90s was the most dangerous, dope ever to ever grow up in. Ever. I mean, it was dope, but it was dangerous at the same time. And I grew up in that shit. So glad I'm past it. I'm so glad I'm past it now. I'm so glad I'm over it. And now we flash forward to the like when I became an adult. And then Halloween grew up. Like it got all Hollywood and bougie and shit. And, I'm not keeping it high with you. Halloween got bougie and Hollywood up and shit. This is Halloween. Like it's like, you know, the parties are different now. They playing good music. We got good lighting. They got food. They got food at Hollywood party. Really? Yeah. And the costumes are so dope. The costumes look like they got them shit straight off television or at the movies. Like, I mean, these people are adults. They go all out for their Halloween. They dress up. They get their shit looking proper, official. I'd be like, damn, that shit look like that shit straight out the movie. Can I see your sword? Is that the real fucking sword for real? Oh shit. Oh wait, hey, this shit heavy. Hey, bro, hey, this shit for real, bro. Yeah. Like I said before, there were stages of Halloween growing up. I started off innocent. And then my shit got rattled in high school and junior high school because they would throw eggs, they would throw potatoes. You can there was no trick or treat. You can't go trick or treat. That trick or treat, really? You ain't trick or treat? No. There was no trick or treating. Once you got junior high school and high school, it was over. Fuck that. The operation shut down. Boom. It's done. So with that said, if you're doing if you taking your little brother or sister, or you taking your kid out there for trick or treating and Halloween, be careful. Just be safe. That's it. Just be careful. Be safe. It's yeah. Different time, different era, and yeah. That might be the end of the show. I think that's the end of the show. I know it goes so fast, right? So like I start talking, and next thing you know, you're like, damn, that's the end of the show already. Damn, that's the end of the show already. Really? But before I leave you, I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Yeah, let me give you your words here because you know I can't leave the show. I can't leave you without giving you your words. And this shit I come up with this. I come up with it and I write this shit down. I say, you know what? Somebody out there needs to hear this shit. Somebody out there needs to hear this shit for a reason, for a purpose. So let me say this to you, right? It is not selfish to take care of yourself first. Yep, that's my words to you. It's not selfish. Take care of yourself before you take care of other people. You can't be filling up other people's cup and your cup be empty and shit. And they be looking at you like, damn, what's wrong with you? Because I filled your cup up, fucker. Alright, that's the show. That's my show. Alright, you gotta follow me. You can follow me on Instagram, only the #1 J Light. Twitter, only the #1 J Light. I'm going to give a shout out to my Apple Podcast listeners, my Google Podcast listeners, TuneIn, Spotify, and iHeart Podcast listeners. Thank you for tuning into the show. I'm glad you enjoy it. I look forward to doing this every week because this is what I do. This is my thing. I had some shit on my mind, and I'll be like, you know what? I need to say some shit, and that's what I do. I say it. I'll give you what I got. It's my thoughts, my ideas. It's just everything that just comes to mind. And I thank you for tuning in. All I ask is that you leave a like, you leave a comment, you leave a review, and you tell somebody. Just tell somebody. Tell somebody. You're like, you know what? He has a nice podcast. I like his podcast. It's so funny. Just check it out. Just tell somebody. Tell somebody. Go tell somebody that this guy is hilarious. You love his podcast, and it's funny. And with that said, that's the show. I gotta go. That's it. Until next week, same time, same place. Thank you for tuning in to episode number 25. Like, damn, I can't believe it's episode 25. I say this on all the shows. Like, I didn't know how I was gonna do this. I did episode 1 and 2, and I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna get to the next episode? Now I'm at episode 25 now. My baby turns 25. It's 25 right here. Proud of myself. I didn't think I could do this. I apologize for rambling, but I'm just having those moments where a realization. I'm having a realization like, wow, I really got 25 episodes of In Full Effect with Jay Light under my belt, and people tune in and they like it, and they like the snippets, and they laugh, and they share their little comments, and they support, and that's a nice thing right there. That's a real nice thing to have, and I'm on my way, and I'm going to make it, and eventually you will hear me somewhere. You'll hear this voice, and you'll say, you know what, that voice sounds familiar. Oh, I know that voice. That's Jay Light. That's Jay Light. I know him. Yeah. I gotta go. Thank you for tuning in. Please leave a like, leave a comment, leave a review. Tell somebody's gonna tell somebody. I'll be back next week. Same time, same place, same channel. Wherever you listening to it, it'll be up there. I gotta go. I gotta write more material. I gotta get my shit together. I gotta do some adulting. And I'll see you next week. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm out of here. A, B, see ya.